and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be teaching you today how to use one of the world's best social media management tools, Metricool. Right, they call themselves the digital Swiss army for social media marketers. Now that's an amazing claim, but then personally for me, I've used it and Metricool is amazing. Right, they're also saying that they have brands that are already using Metricool, and you can just check out some of these brands. So in quotes, they are telling us that they're a big company, but not just that, right? Behind all the claims, I've used it and Metricool is quite amazing, and that's why I'm showing you guys how to use Metricool today. Now if you come into Metricool, this is where you're going to be seeing something like this, right? Just visit metricool.com over here. You can just see something like this. Now you can sign up, and I can sign up here, or you can actually log in if you already have an account. But if you just click here to sign up, it's gonna take you to a place where you can sign up with either with Google, Facebook, or with your email, right? So that's just basically when you want to sign up. But for me, I already have an account, so I'm just gonna come on here, and when you sign up, I'm gonna sign in. I'm gonna see something like this. Now watch this, guys. The idea of this is basically if I want to position, or if I want to schedule a post, if I want just to post from one platform and every single thing goes viral on all platforms, then Metricool is what you need, right? I did before this video, right? I did a whole lot of comparisons. I checked out, you can just browse like content scheduling platforms. You're gonna see different tools, from Contentful and a whole lot of them, right? Hootsuite. But after checking them out, guys, one of the best free plans, one of the best I saw that can give you that their plan is very generous is Metricool. Actually, that's why I'm doing a video on this. So it's very generous. They give you you can make up to 50 posts a month for free, right? Maybe at the time of watching this video, or time of recording this video, maybe when you're watching, maybe they want to make it 100 or they want to make it less. So for now, it's still 50 posts every month, and I can connect a web page, meaning maybe if I have like maybe a blog, right? A blog or a website that I want to connect. Maybe when I want to say, if I'm making a post, right, this is a me using, like, if I want to use WordPress, if I want to use JavaScript, if I want to use tracking pixels, to collect my blog post. So if you're using any of these tools, right, you can either connect your blog post, but for now I'm not going to be connecting a blog. I just want to connect my Facebook, Instagram, then Threads and all. So now Facebook is going to be the very first thing, right? So now you can connect all they're claiming that is all your Facebook analytics, right? Yeah, we're going to see that in a minute. So I just clicked on connect to a Facebook page, and it's going to click me to log into my Facebook. Now come in here. So now I've logged in, I could just go back to that Metricool and try to connect it again. So if I click on connect a Facebook page, now what's going to happen here? That what I just did was to log into my Facebook, so that this particular browser can have access to Metricool. So now it's already asking me, do I want to log in? I previously logged into Metricool Facebook. Would I like to continue? I can just say, yeah, continue as Rejoice. Yeah, so if I'm continuing Rejoice, Metricool would then be able to, that means for you to be able to make posts without being online, right? It's going to show me the list of all the pages I'm managing, right? I can just click on, maybe let's say I'll select this particular one. Or just here, I'll just select this particular page, and automatically, guys, just going to lead me to automatically this page is already connected, right? So I can see the page overview, I can see my ID and all. Now as you keep posting and doing other things, right, you're going to be, for you to be able to view the plan, you'll need an upgraded plan, right, for you to view data other than 3 months. But as I keep posting and all, I'm gonna be seeing all this updated, like the followers and the impressions and all. Now they are kind of great with this, so I can't see more than other than 3 months. But maybe for a start, just seeing my 3-month data may look quite quite good. And I can actually download, sort by groups, columns and all. And then only for you to download in CSV, you need a premium package. But for now, you may not even need all this if you're just starting out to manage your social media handle, right, guys? You don't even need all this for now, right? But you may just need the free plan is basically to connect your Facebook. And let me connect my Instagram straight up. So I click on my Instagram account and I click connect to a professional account. Now you've got to be careful with this. You can't connect a personal account. You have to connect a professional account to Instagram, right? So it's either you must be a creator or a business type of account, right? That's what allows you to publish automatically. So you can't just use your personal account to connect to this. So you have to convert that account to either a creator account or a business account, right? So if you just want to, in case you don't know how to do that, okay, or you can just do a quick Google search. So if I just search for this, how to convert to Instagram professional account, you can just see. Okay, now you see, so it's just going to show you how to do that. You click on edit profile, switch professional account. So that's just it is that easy, right? Now the other thing, let me say, since I've already created mine, I can just click on connect, right? And I've logged into my Instagram. So what it's going to do is it's going to lead me to my Instagram and still allow me to give access, right? And I can't turn off this, because if I turn off this, it can't be able to, if I turn off this particular one, it can't be able to give me insights. If I turn on, so I have to turn this on for it to give me insights, the whole followers and all. And then this one is for you to be able to post or make posts whether I'm there. I'm just going to allow it to go, right? So I've connected that. Okay guys, so that is specifically connecting your Instagram, your Facebook page, right? And now we are back here, so you can see my Instagram handle, Priestess Salem, is connected. You can just give me a follow right there, right? So, and there's Instagram, Facebook. Now there's also Threads. Before this video, I've already connected my Threads account, so still the same process. Click and to connect. Now you can actually connect your X account or your Twitter account, because this is actually a paid feature. And there's Blue Sky. You can also connect LinkedIn. I would have loved this LinkedIn if it was free, but let's just save, let's leave it for now. You can also connect your TikTok, your YouTube, and guys, a whole lot of things you can connect here. But for now, let's just pause for now. There's also Google Ads, Meta Ads, but let's just, I want to continue with this, and let me show you guys how to make other posts and how to publish things. And let's assume I want to make a post right now. I'm just going to click on, okay, there's a permission I'm missing on this Facebook account. Okay, that's for the inbox, but let me just say I want to make a post here. Let me click on this plan. Now this is for the inbox. This place means I can manage all my messages from here. I can manage all my messages from here. Now when I'm done with that particular management, I can click on the planning, right? And this is if I want to make a post, right? I can just click on this particular post, right? A post is literally means if I want to make one particular publication that can go viral. So I can just create post. So when I click on this particular post, right, I can just say hello. Let me just say I said hello everyone. Okay, let me just say I am Rejoice Chidera. Okay, so now I'm done with this, right? So do I want to make it a post or do I want to make it a reel? I can choose from this drop down here, reel or a post. So reel or a post. But you have to know something, guys. For every single thing you are using, you need to meet the requirement. This works with requirement. Okay, let me click on this multimedia first and add an image to this. Okay, let me add an image to this. I can add an image from a URL, but I just want to add an image from my computer. So this particular post. Okay, let me just adding this image now. Okay, let me just adding this particular image over here. Okay, so it's leading. So this is how it's going to look on Facebook. Now okay, this is an error. I'm going to show you guys how to resolve all these errors how to do it. Let me say I'm just choosing the next day. It can work. The error will clear. But meanwhile, the idea of this is just simply write everything you want to write. Choose if it's either a post to a reel, right? If it's a reel, it can't work. You know why? Because reels are videos, so I have to delete this and then add a video. Okay, so but for now I just want to leave it as a post. Now if it's on Instagram as well, it also has to be, since this post can actually work. Okay, this can either a post to a reel or a story, right? But for now I'm just going to leave it as a post. Now again, is that I want to publish on Threads, right? If you notice, these ones are faded out, so the more I click on it, the more that means that's where I want to publish it on. Now if it's a video, I need to at least, if it's on YouTube rather, and it's a video, it has to be at least one video. It has to have short titles and all. So I have to meet all these criteria, right? I have to meet all these criteria, and but images are not supported. So for now I can't just publish on YouTube. Even if it's a YouTube shorts, there are still some criterias, right? So for now, let me just publish only on Instagram for now, and turn off my Facebook. Only on Instagram for now. So I could just say I want to publish this. Hello everyone, I'm Rejoice Chidera, and I can just add a notes and maybe a notes like testing Metricool. So this is for me when by time you guys you start using this on a large scale, and every single thing is compiling, you need notes to remind you what you made, the post you made, why you made the post and all, right? So now it gives you a Instagram actually has a a character support of character length of 2200 words. I can't go actually more than this, guys. So that's the thing about this. So there's safe text, you can actually like generate posts if you want to use AI assistant, right? I can just use this to just generate post, right? I can tell it, okay, translate this to Russia, add a CTA. I can also add hashtags from these guys. That's one of the most interesting thing about this particular Metricool. But you have to take note of something, guys. Don't be quick to start using all this. If you look at here, you're going to see a variable credits 4.9 out of 5. So I just use this. Now let me use another particular credit and show you guys how it works. Okay, let me say I want to add let me say I want to add generate post with AI, and I want to lengthen this particular text. Watch this my credit now. As I'm if I'm going to add any other thing or do anything with this AI, guys, my credit is going to reduce. Now this is 4.6. That's just crazy. Okay. So actually is literally like taking away taking away most of my credits. So at a point to come, you have to pay, right? I can't do this again without payment. So I would advise you just leave all this, use other tools like Google Trends. And actually, if you're subscribed to this particular channel, or if you're part of my webinars or my trainings on digital marketing and all, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to use tools like Google Trends, how to use tools to get to get hashtags, and not just AI hashtag, but trending, like currently trending hashtags. So if you're around me, you're gonna be learning that for free. And maybe some of you that are going to be paying in my class, you're going to learn it in a premium way, right? So now that is one particular thing you're going to know. So for now, I would advise you don't use all these their AI tools, right? Have used the dedicated tools to get the analytics and the tags you want, right? Also tools to create the content and all. Now if you also want to add maybe add location, hashtags, and these are basically any other thing you want to do for now. So for now, guys, let's just pause in all this and then let's make a post and let's see what we can get out of there. So when I'm done with this, right, I can click on this particular date, which is time, or I want to make it maybe I want to make it, maybe there's not AM, let's say I want to make it 5 p.m. or so, right? That error disappears. And guys, get what's gonna happen, right? I can just like click on, if I click on this arrow, right, I can just click this arrow to publish it now. If I don't want to schedule, I just want to publish it now. I can click on schedule. Automatically it's going to schedule it for me, right? And if I schedule it, what happens is that over the next once it's 5:54 p.m. this evening, this post is gonna go live on specifically my Instagram, right? So I just don't want to make this post for now. I'm just gonna leave it. So but this is how it works, right? So as long as you connect all this, is going to make the post go live. Now this is how it's going to look on my Instagram. If I added my threads, I'm going to also see how it's going to look over here on threads. Are you seeing it? So that is basically it. And this is on the mobile phone, this is the laptop version, and this is the, if I want to see the media and all. Okay, so actually guys, I believe that's all we need for now in this particular recording about how to use, let me just save it as a draft. Maybe I want to use it later. Okay, so I can just save this as a draft. Maybe I don't want to complete all the changes now. I'm like, okay, I'll use this later. So I just clicked on save as a draft, and it's just going to go ahead and save it for me as a draft. And when I'm done making a post, right, I'm going to see something like this, right? I'm going to see my post here. So this is your content calendar sheets, right? So you're going to be seeing, like, if you notice, this is 6 p.m, 7 p.m, 8 p.m, 9 p.m. So it's going to arrange everything for you in terms of like, call it in a calendar like version, right? So you just go to the day you want, and you may get it the time you want, right? And this one literally if you want to sort by Facebook, Instagram, the best times, right? Now it's showing me the best times to make posts, right? So let me say I'm on Facebook now. It's showing me, okay, let me say these are the ticker the box is showing me that this time looks more there are more potentials to make posts around this time, right? I can say, okay, if I want to use Instagram, if the ticker the box, it should make it, if I make a post around 7 p.m, is more likely to go viral. Maybe TikTok, okay, if I make a post around this time, around what time is this, around 7 p.m, 8 p.m, is more likely to just go go viral. And also can just use this. Maybe you are someone that may say thinking, maybe when can I make a post, when can I make a post. You don't really need to trouble to think too much. Just come over here and just find the perfect time and make a post, right? I can make as much as 50 posts in a month on my free plan, right? So I can make as much as 50 plans in a month. And I can also change. Now this is my my time zone, right? Let me just say I want to make it Africa, Lagos. So if I make this, make sure you are currently on your time zone, right? Because this is 6:09 a.m. So now it's 5:09 for me. Because now what will happen here? The changes I just did now. Let me show you guys something, guys. If I didn't change this, right? Let me say I was still in the African Europe time. If I want to make a post, if I want to schedule a post now, it's going to be 1 hour ahead, right? That means, example, now this is 5:10, right? I can say I want to make this by 5:10 a.m. I can make a post by, like, it's going to get it wrong. That's just the idea, right? It's just going to get it wrong, right? So make sure as much as possible you are making posts. Yeah, the time zone of this particular of your account is literally the time of your own country, right? If the time I chose is maybe 1 hour ahead, right, and this maybe GMT plus 2 or something, then it's going to be scheduling post maybe 2 hours ahead or something, right? So just pointed this out so you can know that this works with time. So make sure you have the right time, you're scheduling with the right time, okay? And you can actually like sort this by maybe in terms of like the days I want to use. It's also like, the list I want to use here, the auto list, and literally all, right? So this is basically the basic intro of what you may be needing for now, right? This is your inbox, one single place you can actually get get all your maybe all your messages, the unread ones, and maybe the unresolved ones and all. There's also like smart links. Smart links means maybe you want to add your smart links, like maybe shortcuts, like something like your Linktree, right? Something like your Linktree profile. But for now, this is a paid plan, so I don't really think we need this for now in this class that may be free. Now, if you want to run ads, to Google ads, Meta ads, this is a whole different ball game altogether. And I'm gonna be dropping a video very soon on how to run ads, right, on Meta ads and Google ads and TikTok ads. So just don't forget to subscribe and just stay around if you want to get that. So for now, I'm gonna pause here for now, and this is all you literally need to know about Metricool. And one more thing again about this is that you can add various brands, right? So this is myself, I'm a brand now. I can add on that brand, maybe add different brands, but I can't add on that brand because until I pay. That's a premium feature, right? So what I'm going to advise you to do, right, this a bonus you're going to be living with this video is simply this. If you want to manage a new brand, right, create a new email for them, right? Use their own email and do what? Create a different Metricool account. So that can help you. Maybe if I want to maybe log into second brand, I can just like log out here and log out of this and log into the other brand. You get what I'm saying? So by that way, you just have everything you need. And I can also come back to my analytics here. So literally this is what you see. So this is what you're going to get when you are done when it's done populating the data, right? You're going to be seeing things like in that particular Facebook page you connect, you're going to be seeing things like your followers, the follower increase, right? The percentage impressions, the visage, your content statistics, right? You're going to also be seeing something like a chart here, and you can save this as an image, right? You can try to save this as an image, and I can save it to my my laptop or anywhere in my PC, and I can share it out, maybe publish it on Google. Let me just click on the downloads, and I'm going to be seeing something like this. This is how it looks like. So for now, let me just get back this, and I can also see things like my demographics, right? So maybe people that have been viewing. For now, I don't have any data available here. So maybe if you have a page that views have demography of people from various countries, you'll be seeing that here, and also there'll be demographics as well. So there's also like clicks on page, right? So how many times the page have been clicked and all. So literally this particular page, most of what you need or some of the things that have data, you're going to be seeing it here, right? For each post you make, right, you're going to be seeing the reactions, comments, impressions, and every single thing you need for now. So but meanwhile, if you have an active page, then all these are going to be populated heavily. So I'm just using it for the sake of this video to show us how and what you can actually use to get exactly what you want to get. All right guys, thank you very much and peace.